there's a moment where USA Network was like, we'd come back from the ring and Vince would be like, you guys are going to get us kicked off the fuck. Like USA is pissed. Like, you got to stop this shit. I'm going to have no choice but to fire you guys, right? And we're like, whatever. They're going crazy to some degree.
You could say whatever to
No,
them? You weren't
we were
concerned?
thinking whatever. Yeah, we weren't saying it.
Yeah.
And then there was two things on that. One is at one point USA was out of their mind. We did a show and they sent us a letter that there's a skit that we do that it looked like a presidential. Clinton had just done the, I did not have sex with sexual relations with that young intern. He had just done that speech. USA Network sends us a letter saying, and it was ridiculous, like, DX has gone too far. So here's the controls. From the hours of 8 to 9, they can no longer say these words. They can no longer refer to their gender. They can no longer say that these words are acceptable, these are not.
Raw was 8 to 11, I believe, right?
Yeah.
So you had 2 hours.
It was 8 to 10.
Okay, 8 to 10. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then it was, during the 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock hour, they can say these words, but they can't say these. And we were like, this is ridiculous. And Vince came to us and he was like, you guys happy now? They put restrictions on us and this is what we can and can't do. What do we want to do here? And we were like, this is going to sound fucked up, but let us use that. Let us use that. We'll do a skit tonight to open the show where we say
smart.
all the that's on it.
So now you're continuing to blur reality with wrestling. And it feels so much more real to the audience because this is a real memo that you gotten from USA Network.
So we do this presidential, almost like this, we're in the Oval Office, and we do this presidential thing, but it breaks down between Sean and I, where he's like, God damn it. I'm like, fuck, you can't say that, dude. Like, right? We're swearing, they're beeping out the swears, and this whole thing. And then he ends it with, and I did not have a young intern. Matter of fact, I was up all night. And that's sort of the skit. And, we do it, and I think Vince was partially nervous, and he's a rebel and a maverick spirit, right? So I think partially he was like, and we put it out there, and the next week we got a letter back from USA. Congratulations on the ratings. funny how you used our skit against us, our own thing against us, but it worked. Congratulations. And that was the last they criticized.